So yes, another Star Trek fan film review. I'm going to do 2 reviews this evening. I'm going to do a review of Star Trek: The Infinite Chain by George Kayayan. George Kayayan, fan film from a couple of years ago, and now the movie version came out last year. Looks like, yeah. So, and then I'm going to do Turkish Star Trek. So, let's see, glasses. Okay, Okay. Okay, this is going to be a Star Trek review of Star Trek: The Infinite Chain by George K. His website, Up All Night Productions, is sort of similar to the Chimera website before the game taken down. More ambitious than ours. They actually have Star Trek fan films that they've actually completed, and mine are more with action figures and little characters and stuff. It's similar to a lot of the other ones, but it's not a high end one. It's very low budget, so it gets under the radar. Yeah, so he basically casts all his friends and his family in these stories. Infinite Chains is loosely based on the Gene DeWeese book, the Infinite Factor, I think it was. Creative Attack was the name of it. Came out in '87. And it was about these 2 warring races in another part of the galaxy. This sounds awfully familiar. It'll sound awfully familiar to those of you who've seen my review of Star Trek Uncharted. In this story, a starship captain, and crew are hurled to the edge of the galaxy, and it was Kirk in the book. Kirk and crew were hurled into another galaxy, like the Andromeda Galaxy. They were obviously trying for the sequel to the Andromeda Kelvin story. Once there, they meet 2 warring factions that have been fighting for so long that they don't know which side started it, but they think that that the other guy did it, and then the war is escalating and all that. And sort of it's very similar to the premise of Uncharted from last year. But this was earlier. This story was done over a period of many years. So I think they just thought of the same idea. They got it from that '87 novel, and they said so. And yeah, as a fan film, it's not going to be. It's not high end in production. I mean, some of the later stuff is a little bit better effects and stuff like that. This is extremely low budget. Their transporter room has like what appears to be some kind of tin foil on the back. The aliens look like they're from a Halloween shop, but they're trying to be creative. So then their bridge looks like the Starcrackers bridge from film. Very similar, a little more ambitious than our Starcrackers bridge. But yeah, I don't know these guys. I'm not associated with them or anything, but it's very creative. And I don't think CBS and Paramount are going to mind either, because they're going to look at it. The only thing I might object to is the liberal use of the music from the show all the time, even though we could have found someone else to do his music that sounded a little Star Trek-y but was original. That would have helped, because it was distracting when it would play Wrath of Khan score or something else, and it was and it wasn't Wrath of Khan. It made you want to stop watching it. And we'll go watch Wrath of Khan. A common conceit that we've brought up before. But yeah, as a student, a film school film, Star Trek, Trekkie film, nerd film, as we all are, it's all right. It's good. It's not perfect. The intense female captain is either a relative or his mom or something. I don't know. Might be his. I didn't really look up who all the characters were. I just watched it a couple of days ago, and I just wanted to go over it in brief, that it was about this war that's going on, that the female captain has to go and stop in another part of the galaxy, or another galaxy. Does seem like Voyager. Some people pointed out that it was like Voyager, but actually it's not. It predates Voyager. If it's based on Chain of Attack, in which those events took place, this whole idea predates Voyager. And the people that made Voyager were probably thinking, oh, let's do that. Let's have another galaxy. Voyager was thinking, let's do, basically, and let's do that. Another part of the galaxy. Let's do Lost in Space. That's what they were thinking. But yeah. So, is Infinite Chains good? Well, for fan film, it's not professional. Doesn't have to be. So, yeah, there are some cheesy moments, and the hero guys, who are these mythical aliens at the end, the way they do their mystery alien thing is they have, one of them has a glowing light on his palm that he's apparently stuck there, that makes the other bad guy stop. It's got a lot of elements of Lost in Space in it, actually. It definitely does pay homage to that, and pays homage to Forbidden Planet, a number of other things. Maybe not intentionally, maybe intentionally, I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, Infinite Chains. You can find it on YouTube and on his website. What is it called? Yes, Up All Night Productions. Again, we're not associated. We just stumbled upon this fan film that had just come out. It came out last year, but apparently they did a update. So check that out. Anyway.